Good morning and welcome. It's to a inter-regional playoff action here on Local10.tv, Centricom. I hope you're enjoying the tournament so far. As you saw, the Beavers defeat the APA West Valley, and they defeated them 66-33. So this is the number 2 matchup coming up this morning as we take a look at where these teams finish. Rockwell finishes number 2 with an 8-2 region record, only behind Rowland Hall in Region 17, and Altamont finished in the 4th position in Region 16 with a 4-6 record overall, 11-10. So these two teams could be an interesting matchup today.
Yeah, it'd be very interesting to see how they come together, which region's a little stronger, and how they match up with each other.
Let's take a look at the starters for both teams. For Altamont, you've got Zach Hansen, Cooper Rust, Riley Brahman, Parker Rust, and Cordell Taylor. For Rockwell, Jordan Santiago, Brandon Stearns, KJ, Jade Griffiths, and Marshall Sellers. We're ready to go here. And it'll be Riley Brahman who will tip off against Marshall Sellers for Altamont. Here's the tip, and it's going to be controlled by Altamont. So with the ball for the Longhorns, number 23, Parker Rust. On the right side to Taylor, back to Rust. And there's 2 Rust in there, long shot, Parker Rust, shot no good. Rebound gonna be taken by number 15 for Rockwell.
Yeah, long shot from that far side goes way off target. Easy rebound for Rockwell on the backside.
So KJ with the ball, right side, up top to Jordan Santiago. Over number 14, Griffiths. Now quick cross-court pass to Sellers. He'll probe the defense, but kicks back out to Brandon. I'm assuming that's Stearns.
That 15 should be 11. Jade Griffiths. Well, let's see.
Jade Griffiths, 14's on the court.
Right, Stearns, 11.
So Stearns. Now shot no good, missed. Rebound to Altamont, and they get the score. And it's number 21, Riley Brahman with the layup.
Great feed there from Parker Rust as he's streaking the court.
So Altamont starts the scoring. Ball tipped away from number 14, Jade Griffiths. And inside for Rockwell. Nice cut inside, shot up. Jordan Santiago puts it in.
Santiago with a great finish. Inside pass, but defended well, and he dumped it off quickly to Santiago, who gets the bucket.
Now inside, stolen away by Rockwell, and that's going to be number 14, Jade Griffiths with the steal. And now Rockwell will step back out. We're all tied at 2, just underway here in first quarter action. Right side, there's Sellers. Marshall with it, inside pass taken away by the Longhorns, number 11, that's Hansen. Hansen back out right side, and they'll get it to Rust. Now on the left side will be Cordell Taylor. Taylor back to Rust. That's Parker. Parker, a senior for the Longhorns. He'll dribble back out, back over to Taylor. Now inside. That's Hansen. Hansen will post at the free throw line. A 3-2 zone and a little bit of a...
Jade Griffiths, a little too much exuberance, a little heavy pressure on the defense, and slaps him on the arm. It's an easy call for the refs.
Yeah, it was a little bit aggressive. Not in a cheap sort of way, just an aggressive play.
Just trying to steal that ball.
Yeah. So for Altamont, it'll be number 33, Cordell Taylor with it. Shot up, no good. Offensive rebound, though, to Brahman, and he puts it back up and in.
Yeah, Brahman, a big guy underneath holding that position. Gets it, puts it up quickly, and gets another 2 points for Altamont.
So the senior Riley Brahman with all 4 of Altamont's points here in this first quarter. It's 4-2, Altamont. Rockwell's Griffiths with it. Top of the key to Stearns. Back to Griffiths, looking inside. Has it to number 4, Santiago. Reverse course on the other side to Stearns. Inside pass, nice to Griffiths. Over to Sellers. Sellers goes up, pretty nice hook through the lane.
Well, Sellers with a great drive and just hops and holds and just drops it softly in the bucket.
Now 2-2-1 full court press for Rockwell. And Rust will split out of there, and there'll be a foul on Rockwell.
Yeah, KJ not liking that. He thought he had a clean swipe on the ball. But, you know, whenever you swipe down, even if you do get a clean swipe on the ball, most of the time the ref's going to call it.
Yeah, it happens almost every time. So you are right. KJ picks up foul number 1. 2 fouls on Rockwell. Now Altamont trying to track down the ball, gets it, and it goes out of bounds. So a turnover on the Longhorns.
Yeah, just a miscue on the inbounds pass there. Cooper Rust thought he was going the other way, and Brahman tried to catch up, but was stepping on the line by the time he did.
So it'll be Griffiths. He'll throw the ball in on the baseline. Stack formation for Rockwell. Back to Griffiths. And Griffiths will dribble out, reset the offense, top of the key. With it is KJ on the right side. Griffiths almost stolen away. Griffiths a nice job shielding the ball. And it was a near steal by Hansen. On the left side now is KJ. Looking inside, just missed the guy that wasn't looking. It's a good pass. Cooper Rust with it. Rust ahead of the pack. And out to Hansen. Hansen's shot is up and knocks it down. It's a 3.
Yeah, Hansen finds himself totally unguarded out on that left side. Decides to take it, and look at that.
Third lead change of the game. It's Altamont up by 3, 7-4. 4 minutes left in the first. Fast-paced game. KJ with it. Top of the key to Griffiths. Back to KJ. And in the corner, there's a lot of contact underneath. There will be a foul on Altamont on this one.
And Altamont, you know, it's a school that's been up there a long time in the 1A regions and kind of surprising a lot of 2A folks this year as they come into the 2A mix-up.
Santiago out, and he'll be replaced by number 20, Dylan Beck. Underneath, KJ Bass stolen away by Hansen again. Hansen with a couple steals. Altamont back quickly, left side. And that's Cooper Rust inside, and a foul on Rockwell. Underneath, Riley Brahman again.
Yeah, just getting it in there quick and catching Rockwell a little late on the defense. By the time they make it up, they're bumping.
I think that foul was on Marshall Sellers, but I'm not sure. Yep, it is. First foul on Sellers. Couple substitutions for Altamont. 11 and 20 will take a seat. 33 and 30 come in. Shot from the right side is up and in. Another shot. And this one by number 23, Parker Rust.
Yeah, Parker Rust has thrown up several so far, and that one he nails.
5-point lead for Altamont. With the ball now is
Brandon
Stearns.
Beautiful block there by Brahman.
Oh.
As Stearns goes all the way to the basket, Brahman just denies him with a solid full hand on the ball.
And they do call it jump ball, so possession stays for Rockwell. 9-4, the biggest lead of the game for Rockwell, or excuse me, for Altamont is 5. Griffiths, right side now. Oh, the ball's gonna be
back court.
Off hands, Bath court, just an unforced turnover. KJ took his eyes off the ball. It goes back to the Longhorns.
Yeah, he was looking for the cutter, and too soon. The ball hadn't got there yet. It went past him.
Rust with the ball, right side. Top of the key, it will be Parker Rust. Left side, number 10, Christiansen. And inside, it's gonna be a foul. That might be on Sellers. If so, it might be number 2.
It's on Dylan Beck.
Okay, Dylan Beck. That's good news for Rockwell. Free throw line, jumpers up, no good. Rebound to KJ. That's shot by Cordell Taylor. And just missed, and it's still a 5-point lead.
KJ with a good job.
Griffiths with the ball. Over to Marshall Sellers, back over to Griffiths, and another foul underneath. Both of Altamont's fouls have been away from the ball on the hold. So we'll see who the foul is called on. Someone's on number 30, Arnold Carter.
3 more subs coming in for Altamont.
Yeah, talking to the coach before the game, he said he would sub a lot, and he's lived up to that promise.
He's not backing down from that, is he?
No, Sellers out. Number 5 coming in the game for Rockwell. And shot by KJ right side, up and a bank shot, call it.
The banks are open on Saturday.
Do you have a name on number 5, Dave?
Number 5 for Rockwell?
Yes.
I do not.
So Christiansen, ball stolen away by Brandon Stearns, and they'll call a foul up at the top.
Yeah, I don't have a number 5. They've changed another number.
All right, we'll try to get a name for you on number 5. And with the foul, it was McCovey Jessen as he picks up the foul. They wanted the layup. They didn't want the foul up there.
Right.
So it's a 2-point lead. Was up to 5. And inside, shot up, pretty pass.
Wow. Great connection there.
Pass from Griffiths to Dylan Beck, and that ties it up again. 3rd tie of the game, 9-9. On the baseline, Altamont goes up, strong. Wow, what a strong move by Zach Hansen.
Yeah, Hansen's an athlete. He came to play. He's doing a great job for Altamont this morning.
So we're all tied up at 11-9, with 2 minutes left in the first. KJ with the ball, dribbles on left side, free throw line, jumpers up, and no good. Rebound up, no good as well. And Dylan Beck couldn't quite finish it, short-armed the putback. Goes back to Altamont. With the ball, McCovey Jessen. Jessen, a freshman. On the right side now to Christensen. Christensen inside. Here's a 3-point jumper by Taylor. Shot's no good. Rebound. And there will be, they'll call it travel.
Travel. I thought he was over the back, but they call it travel.
Beck gets fortunate with that one, as he could have had another foul, but it goes to Rockwell. Number 23 checks in the game for Rockwell. And that is Bo Venkeman. KJ inside, steps back, in a little bit of trouble. Sorry, that was not KJ, it was Stearns. Stearns back with the ball. Over to Venkeman. Now there's going to be a foul again away from the ball, as the aggressive defense by Altamont now starting to pile up some of the points in the foul line area.
Yeah, it's adding up for sure.
Cooper Rust picks up foul number 2, both teams with 4 team fouls. And Arnold Carter quickly back in the game for Altamont. He'll replace Cooper Rust, who has those 2 personal fouls. So Altamont with the lead, 11-9. And the pass is going to go up. It's going to go off of Rockwell, and does. Stearns tried to pull his hands back, couldn't do so. Credit Altamont's defense.
Yeah, that was great, great defense by Altamont. Just that pressure that just really, makes you think twice.
So number 12 for Rockwell comes in the game.
They've changed a lot of stuff on the roster.
Parker Rust with the ball. Across the timeline. Nearly stolen by KJ. On the baseline, shot is up and blocked. No, a foul will be called. It's a little late, but a foul. And number 23, Parker Rust, will go to the line. 21, rather, for Altamont. Riley Brahman to the line.
Yeah, as Brahman
held his... Brayman, doesn't it?
Brayman?
Probably Brayman.
Probably Brahman. We apologize for announcing that wrong.
I've said Brahman the whole game, but I'm not sure. 5 points for Riley, as he'll have another one coming. He's been a workhorse underneath.
Yes, he has.
Raymond's second free throw's up short, no good. Rebound going to be taken by KJ for Rockwell. Rockwell on the left side to number 12. And we'll try to get some names for you at the break. Venkeman back to 12. Right side now. And you can see Rockwell playing good defense, good pass inside, and another just defensive away from the ball just a bit, and that's McCovey Jessen. That'll be foul number 2 on the freshman, and 5 team fouls.
Yeah, just a little aggressive on the defense, and the refs are calling it tight.
That was actually on Carter. And now a near steal. It's going to go off of Altamont. Stays here for Rockwell. Just 33 seconds left in the first, 12-9. So with it,
so 12 is Austin Ogden.
And now another hold. This one will go on McCovey Jessen, so it will be his second. So you've got a bunch of players with 2 fouls already. Cooper Rust, Arnold Carter, and McCovey Jessen. So that'll be the 6th team foul. So just 3 players with all of the fouls. And Clay Christensen comes back in the game. Pass knocked down, credit. Number 11, Zach Hansen with the tip, the deflection. And Altamont has it with 15 seconds left. Hansen with it, inside. There's a shot from the right side, no good. Rebound by KJ for Rockwell. And with 6 seconds left, KJ steps back, down to 3 seconds, now 2 seconds, 12 with the ball, and they'll call a foul, and that'll be number 3. 3 personal fouls on Arnold Carter, and that will be in the bonus with 0.3 seconds left.
That's not good. Bailed him out, 0.3 seconds, just lay off. He wasn't even aware of the clock, but just the aggressive defense, really, that's got Arnold in trouble now.
Yeah, Cordell Taylor back in the game. And you got to like Altamont's aggressive defense, but once in a while, you've got to be aware of the game situation as well.
Yep, you definitely do.
No harm done as the free throw is missed, and that'll do it for 1/4 of play. It's Altamont 12, Rockwell 9 when we come back. Rockwell, and the Marshals look to come back. Right now it's the Longhorns with the ball. Inside, pass to, kicked back out, and here's Parker Rush, shot no good, but there will be a foul, and it looks like it'll be on Altamont again, away from the ball.
For a moving screen, what was it? No, they're giving it back to, yep, giving it to Rockwell.
Well, hang on, we don't know who the foul is on.
15.
They said 15. I think there's only one 15.
There's no 15 on Altamont.
They're calling it on Brandon Stearns. That'll be his first personal foul.
Oh, so they did give it to, okay. Gave it to Rockwell, not Altamont.
Shot by Rust, right side, no good. Rebound, though. Actually, it was Taylor with the shot. And then you got to give credit to Christensen with the rebound, but then he steps out, or travels.
Travels, yep.
Turnover on the
Turnover on a travel.
So again, this is the Region 17 number 2 taking on Region 16 number 4. And the Region 15 number 2, and it's Stearns with the ball. We do have the numbers, we apologize. And it was Ogden with the ball.
Well, Christensen's going to get called for a little hack on that one.
Yeah, another reach. Altamont might get themselves in trouble. They do have a very deep bench, but the free throws might be the biggest trouble as Jacob 2 comes in the game.
Christensen will go out with that foul.
I'm sure 2 is a relative of Annette 2, now Annette Orton, who lives in Panguitch. Shot is up and in.
It's all good.
So Austin Ogden with 1.
Missed the second one.
Second one is missed. Rebound goes number 33, Cordell Taylor. So Parker Rush with the ball inside, and they're going to call a travel. Again, I didn't see the foot shuffle, but it doesn't matter what I see or not see. It's going to go to the Marshals.
Either way, it's given back. 10-12, your score.
Kind of a little bit of a sloppy game so far.
So far.
As Stearns with the ball.
So far, it's looking like it's early on a Saturday morning.
Sellers back to Stearns. Looking inside to Ogden. And Ogden loses
How do you not
footing.
call a foul on that one?
Yeah.
It's totally tripped.
To Vankeman.
Oh,
And now a travel on Vankeman.
and he got hacked on the arm.
So, with the ball, it's full court.
That's why we are not officials.
And actually, we've noticed with replay, we've noticed that the refs are right more than you think.
Yep.
So right side is the Altamont Longhorns. Inside, shot up and in. Nice pretty entry pass, and Zach Hansen finishes it off.
They have a much closer view of things than we do.
They do. 7 points for the senior Hansen. Stearns with it. Gets it to Ogden. Ogden back to Stearns. Just across the timeline. It's 14-10, just underway. Second quarter action. Inside pass knocked down, and it's going to go off of. They're going to say it stays to Rockwell.
They say Bremen had the last touch on it.
Yeah, I'm not sure either official was able to see. They both looked at each other, talked about it, and left. So Stearns will throw in for Rockwell. And Parker Rust will cover the out-of-bounds play. Top of the key now to KJ. KJ left side to Stearns. Watching for cutters. Takes a screen by Santiago. Shot up and in by Stearns.
Yeah, great shot there by Stearns as he gets that quick pass.
Altamont loses the ball. Steele, Kearns behind the back pass. Shot up, count it. He's fouled.
Wow.
And that's definitely a highlight reel pass, play, and finish for Rockwell.
Let's see the replay on that. That was fantastic.
There it is, Dave.
Up and nice finish.
Yeah, very nice. So Rockwell, just like that, ties it. Now, they'll say he towed over.
Towed over.
So take it away as Jade Griffiths gets the 2, but officially misses the 1. So we're all tied at 14. What a great play.
Yeah, too bad for him that he towed over because he had that bucket made.
Yeah.
Oh.
Riley Bremen with the ball, loses footing. He'll go down. The ball goes out of bounds to Rockwell.
And he gets tripped just a little bit by Griffiths and never could regain his balance.
They'll stop play for a mystery reason. So full court press by Altamont. And it's Stearns with the ball. It's covered by Rust. Stearns splits the defenders, goes into the free throw line, now knocked away. And Rust and Stearns. Rockwell comes away. KJ with it. KJ back to Stearns and a timeout. The coach for Rockwell says, I don't want to take a break. I think it's a great timeout. We'll take one as well and be back. So 5:40 left in the half. We're all tied at 14. Rockwell with the ball. And it will be number 14, Jade Griffiths, the junior for Rockwell. Throw in to KJ. KJ, a senior for the Marshals. And they're going to do a 5-second call. Credit the defense by Jacob, too, as he stayed right next to KJ. And he did. It was within a couple of feet. And so the turnover to the Marshals.
Yeah, it was just heavy pressure defense, and they're counting that if you're in that zone. And he just heavy pressure defense, and although KJ was moving out of it, it still counts as the 5 seconds.
As long as he can maintain the 8-foot barrier. With the ball now is Cordell Taylor inside. And a travel first. Yep, they got it. Riley Bremen as he shuffled his steps. That's happened a couple times. Just the foot shuffle.
Little foot shuffles, he turns to move to the basket and drags that pivot foot.
5:17 left in the half. Still tied at 14 in a little bit of a sloppy game so far. Had a couple of highlights, and Jade Griffiths drives down. And he'll step over. Ooh, near still by Stearns. Stearns drives right to the bucket. Left-hand layup, no good. Bremen with the ball. He'll bring it up himself quickly. Goes down the right side. Corner shot for three is up. No good. Rebound. Going to be taken by Hansen. Oh, now Rust. He pivots. Double steps and a turnover to the Longhorns.
Yeah, unfortunate as Hansen did a great job hustling out
Yeah.
there to get that rebound, and then just a little careless on the drive.
How many turnovers these two teams?
8 for Altamont, 6 for Rockwell.
So 2 with the ball. He's staying close to Ogden again. And the pressure works again as the defense really bothering the defensive Jacob too, bothering Rockwell.
Yep, that made him throw the pass sooner than he wanted to, and went out of bounds untouched.
Rust with the ball. Parker with it. He's a senior.
Got to get it across.
Inside, they will call a foul on Santiago. Good call.
That's an easy call.
And checking in the game for Rockwell will be Dylan Beck. Beck provided a spark in the first quarter, and now in the 1-on-1 situation, Jacob 2 goes line for a free throw. Yet to score in the game. Will be his first attempt. Shot is up, missed, no good. There's Brayman with the offensive rebound. Goes up, shot no good. Rebound gonna be taken by Beck. Beck the ball loose, turnover, and Rust goes up, shot up, count it, he's fouled.
Yeah, just late on the recovery, and it cost him.
Yeah, it did. And that's just where the hustle, the Altamont Longhorns, and you can see it's the scrambling plays that end up fouls like that. Because you start reacting, and when that happens, you get your 2-and-1 opportunities.
Yep, that's usually, you're right.
Second free throw, excuse me, the free throw is up and in, pushes the lead to 3. 17-14. And substitutions. As Santiago will be replaced by number 5, I believe. Kelvin Deal. KJ with the ball, right side to Griffiths. And a timeout. We'll take it as well. 17-14 when we come back.
This one? I don't know. I don't know. Who is it? Do you know? Oh, that's right. Yeah. I was like, what do you mean?
Welcome back, Scott Langford, Dave Howard. Hope you enjoyed today's presentation of interregional playoff action here in Desert Hills High School. It's 4:14 left in the first half of play, and it's 17-14. And both teams have kind of come to a screeching halt in the second quarter, halfway through. Sellers with the ball out to Griffiths. Long three-point shot, college three, no good, but a rebound to number 15, Brandon Stearns. Stearns crosses over, goes in, shot from 8, great play.
Beautiful shot there by Stearns.
Stearns with 4 second quarter points. Brahma goes in, shot up, no good. Rebound to Sellers. Rockwell with the ball, down 1, 17-16. Stearns now 2 as he gets a push, and that's a double bonus. So 2 free throws coming for Brandon Stearns.
Yeah, and the double bonus, he's for the rest of the way. It's going to be an advantage for Rockwell.
Yeah, not necessarily a smart foul in the double bonus. Shot is up and in. Stearns knocks down number 1. He's got 5 second quarter points now, 5 in the game. Clay Christensen comes back in the game, replacing 2. And number 20, Dylan Beck, will go out for Rockwell. Shot is up, missed. So 1 for 2 for Stearns. And we're all tied again. 5th tie of the game. Oh, Griffiths anticipated the pass. he saw that one. And Cordell Taylor did a good job of throwing it low. And we'll take another timeout. We're all tied at 17. We'll be back. Welcome back, 3:24 left. Both coaches calling timeouts. I'm not sure if it's more just to kind of settle the team and try to establish some sync, because neither team really in sync so far.
True. It's been kind of wild.
So with 3:24 left in the half, both teams trying to establish momentum. Inside to turnover. Griffiths will come up with it. Is intended inside for number 21, Brayman. So now Griffiths back with the ball. Back to Stearns. Brandon, right-hand dribble all the way in. Is going to run into a player. No call. Offensive rebound to Rockwell. Saved.
Oh,
And
picked up his pivot foot.
Travel.
He said, no, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Did he? I didn't see it.
He picked up, he's kind of rocked over and picked up his pivot foot.
So here we'll see a replay real quick. Appreciate Barrett pulling this up while there's a little delay in the action. Nope, did not pick it up. He lifted his toe is all.
Just his toe.
Or his heel, I mean. So his toe stayed tight, so.
So they, whatever it was, they didn't like it.
That's all right. Cordell Taylor with the ball for Altamont. We're all tied at 17, 2:45 left in the half. Rust, right side to Christensen.
Good move.
He'll go up, shot, no good. Rebound to Venkeman.
Great move, just couldn't finish.
2:34 left. KJ, and so knocked down. He was lucky that was not a steal. And with a travel, great defense by number 10 for Altamont. Clay Christensen causes the turnover.
Yeah, just good pressure again. Made him rock back and travel.
Now substitution. Checking out will be number 5, Kelvin Deal, replaced by Dylan Beck. So Rust with the ball. Parker in up the middle to Taylor. Pass off the foot. Goes in, out, and still sloppy, but Altamont maintains possession. Back to Parker Rust. And the coach says set it up. Taylor with it, right side to Rust. Rust in the corner for Christensen. 3-point shot. Boy, drains it from the corner.
Wow, high arch shot. Rainbow jumper.
Clay Christensen, first points of the game for the senior. 2017. Venkeman with the ball, top the key. Hansen thinks about a long three. Doesn't do it. Nice dish off to back.
That was beautiful. Just draws the defense, pulls them over, and then just dishes. That was classic basketball right there.
Parker Rust with the ball. Minute 39 left. 2019 Altamont, 1-point lead. And it's over to Christensen. Christensen drives all the way, and a foul to Dylan Beck.
Yeah, Dylan Beck going to bail him out as he really didn't have anywhere to drive to.
So we'll be on Beck, and that will be 1-1. This is the last 1-1 of the half, as both teams now in the double bonus. And Christensen will be his first free throw of the game. Not a lot of free throws for either team. 2 for 5 in the game for Rockwell and for Altamont. It's 2 for 4, so this will be 6. So pretty even on the free throw numbers. Christensen, a senior. Shot is up and no good. So now 1:27 left. Rockwell down 1 to the Altamont Longhorns, the Marshals. KJ with it. Covered by Taylor. Out to Hansen. Hansen trying to find Stearns. KJ now has Stearns. Stearns gets in, gets pushed, loses the ball, turnover, and ahead of the pack. Oh, it's going to go back to the Rockwell Marshals, and just missed the pass.
Well, it was clear out of bounds, so a little heavy, or a lot heavy, however you want to call it. That pass went to the goal line.
It's going to be KJ with it. KJ right side to Stearns, down under a minute now. 2019 Altamont. Sellers on the baseline. Beck inside, and the pass missed by the player. And Parker Rust is going to be fouled by Beck. That's foul number 3 for Dillon.
Yeah, just a frustration foul as he threw it away and then was wanting to get it back. Too aggressive trying to get it back.
Yeah, Beck, but there's quite a bit of contact on Beck's drive, and that's just what he's telling the refs. I got pushed in the back. And now Beck with 3 personal fouls. So here's Parker Rust. He's 1 for 1. First one up and in, so the lead goes to 2. Biggest lead of the game was in the first quarter for Altamont at 5. I don't have Rockwell leading in the game. We've had a bunch of ties.
But I think Altamont's been the only team with the lead.
So 2 free throws for the senior Parker Rust, averaging 7, has 7 in the game. And we're down to 40 seconds left in the first half of play. Stearns left side to Griffiths. Cross-court pass to Venkeman. Back to KJ. Venkeman now, and here is, blocked. And Altamont picks up the loose ball, blocked by number 10, Christensen. Pass, shot is up and no good. And there's Brayman, shot up, no good, blocked. And it's gonna be stolen away. Oh, KJ comes out of the crowd with it. He'll get the steal. Stearns goes up and, foul to number 21, Riley Brayman.
Yeah, Brayman coming around the backside trying to prevent that shot. Gets him on the body.
Stearns goes to the free throw line, shooting 2. He's got 5 second quarter points. And not a lot of scoring in this second quarter, so. Shot is up and no good, rims out. The senior Stearns a little frustrated. He averages 17 points a game.
Well, he must be frustrated then if he's only got 5.
Stearns' second free throw coming. Shot is up and good. So 6 second quarter points, lead down to 2. So it's Parker Rust with the ball, quickly over. Back to Rust, 3 seconds left. Rust, and it's gonna be stolen away by Stearns. With 1 second left, Stearns goes up, nearly makes it. And when it's an entertaining half of basketball, a little sloppy, but it's a close game. 22-20 at the half. We'll be back with third quarter action. Welcome back. Third quarter action here from Desert Hills High School at 2A interregional playoff games. And let's cover some scoring real quick. 2 points for Jordan Santiago, 6. Brandon Stearns, KJ has 3. 2 points for Jade Griffiths, and 4 points for Dylan Beck for the Altamont Longhorns. 7 points for Zach Hansen. 5 points, Riley Brayman. 7 points for Parker Rust. And 3 points for Clell Christensen. Now we're back to live action here. Third quarter. Rockwell starts second half with the ball. Top of the key, Santiago. Left side to Sellers. Sellers looking inside. Going to be stolen away by Zach Hansen. Hansen goes up and puts it in.
Yeah, Hansen read that second and a half before it ever happened and was already on his way to the other end when that pass was made.
So 4 points. Sellers with the ball for Rockwell. Underneath, nice pass to Santiago, and it goes off of the Longhorns. I do believe that went off of Santiago, but I'm not sure there wasn't a foul on the shot, so it might have worked out the right way.
Look at the replay on that if we've got one, because I thought
do
maybe Altamont swatted it, got a finger on it from behind or something. I don't know. I'm
Top
farther away than the refs, so.
Yep. Here's Stearns to Sellers, back to Stearns. Stearns straight away. Stearns leading scorer for Rockwell, and pretty good defense there by Cooper Rust. Shot is up and no good. With the rebound, Zach Hansen.
Hansen everywhere for the Longhorns this morning.
Taylor, wow, knocks down a 3 just like that. Cordell Taylor knocks down his first point of the game, pushes the lead to 7, the biggest of the game for Altamont.
Yeah, just a great shot there in the corner by Taylor to take the big lead, 7 points.
Griffiths with the ball, right side to KJ. KJ drives. Left hand shot up and nice shooter's roll.
Nice little left hand floater, gets it to go. Still that full court press by Rockwell.
Parker Rust with the ball for Altamont.
Travel.
Might have got away with the travel. And here's another shot by Taylor. That one no good, and a foul to Brayman, I believe.
Taylor says I'm feeling it, but yeah, I believe Brayman pushed off, it looked like.
Yeah, it will be on Brayman. So Riley Brayman picks up foul. I think that's number 2. It is.
So instead of the rebound, he gets the foul.
KJ with the ball. He's covered by Parker Rust. Right side now to Sellers. Sellers thinks about a 3-point shot, doesn't take it. Santiago to Sellers. Stearns, and good ball movement by Rockwell. Marshall's finding Sellers. Sellers fakes and dribbles underneath. Going to be picked up by Griffiths. Griffiths back to Sellers. 5:45 left in the third. It's a 5-point lead for Altamont. Stearns with it. Stearns straight away. And there's KJ, shot for 3, up and in, he knocks it down.
Yeah, KJ gets it quick, just goes up quick, doesn't really have a lot of space. The Stearns hits him and he just threw it up quick.
So after a 5-0 run by Altamont, now another run also for Rockwell, a 6-0 run. And now the Rockwell Marshals get the ball again. Here's Griffiths.
Oh,
Griffiths.
Parker Rust gonna get another foul.
I think that's his first.
I got him for 2.
Oh, he might have 2. He does. 2 fouls for Parker Rust. I never questioned Statman Dave.
Well, you never know. Once in a while I get it right.
So Dylan Beck will come in the game for Rockwell. He's got 3 personal fouls. So he'll be playing a little more careful, I believe.
Well, we'll see. It's a dangerous move if he doesn't.
So we got KJ with the ball. Takes a screen from Santiago. Dribbles around. Another 3-point shot coming. And he knocks it down again. 8 straight points for KJ.
He's feeling it.
Timeout by Altamont. Will take it as well. And the 8-0 run by Rockwell. There's some excitement in this game between Rockwell and Altamont. Altamont jumped to a 7-point lead, and then it's an 8-0 run, though. It's got to be a 9-0 run, doesn't it?
No, it was 22-20 at
Okay,
halftime.
so 8-0 run by Rockwell, and they've taken the lead. 28-27, first lead of the game. Parker Rust will have the ball. Over to Cooper Rust. Now the ball's gonna be stolen away, knocked down by KJ, and he's been a spark plug. 8 third-quarter points and now a steal.
Yeah, they're really putting the pressure on. They got the momentum going, and they're trying to take advantage of it.
Double screen for KJ. And they're gonna call it travel.
Didn't see it.
Let's check it out.
Doesn't mean it wasn't there. Just
So back to live action on the baseline.
this pressure by Rockwell is really upsetting the Longhorns.
Parker Rust over to Taylor. Back to Parker Rust. Raymond drives on the baseline underneath. Shot is no good, blocked, and there's a rebound by Brayman. Count it, he's fouled. Wow.
Wow, Brayman comes in there and steals it away, as Rockwell had numbers underneath.
Zach Hansen blocked, and now another lead change, second lead change. I think we had 6 ties, but this is the second lead change. Riley Brayman shot up and in. He is 2 out of 3.
So that ends up being Santiago's 3rd foul. So 2 players with 3 fouls for Rockwell.
Stearns with the ball. And Stearns, pretty shot.
Oh.
Nice.
Nice little floater down the lane.
First person besides KJ to score. Oh, inside Brayman. Goes up, and they will call a foul.
Jump ball.
Guy on the outside called a foul. They say, no, it's a jump ball. It stays
One
with
underneath.
Altamont.
One underneath called the foul, jump ball, and she overruled.
She was close.
Closer. And that's his 4th foul, so he's got to come out.
Yep, Griffiths back in the game. So, oh, they did call the foul.
No, they called it jump ball.
Well, then
So-
how did we get to the 4th foul?
Yeah, that's 3 fouls on. Sorry, I misled you.
Number 4 has
That's 3 fouls on Santiago.
Okay, so that goes back to where it was.
Yeah, so they did not. They waved the foul off. Yep, I misled you on that one.
Now on the inbounds pass, trouble for Altamont as Parker Rust picks up foul number 3 on the steal. So a turnover to the Longhorns and a foul. Inside, Sellers, shot is up and in.
Yeah, not good for Altamont for that foul.
So now Rockwell up by 2, biggest lead of the game. Brayman with the ball, will drive in, kick out on the side. Taylor, Cordell inside to Brayman. Brayman up and count it. He's fouled.
It looked like all ball. Do we have a replay on that? It looked like all ball.
I'm thinking Barrett can get that for us.
Santiago, that would be his 4th foul if it is. Let's see.
He might have got that left arm from the backside.
Maybe.
That might be a good
Maybe,
call.
maybe. Yeah.
Foul goes number 14 though, Jade Griffiths.
Oh, so they
not
gave
the
it.
person we expected. Riley Bayman, this could be the second 2-and-1 of this 3rd quarter of play.
So that's what it was. Is Santiago was clean. Inside with the body was Jade Griffiths.
I didn't look so close. I was looking at Santiago on the backside. So 6 points for Brayman, and he's keeping the Longhorns close. They lead by 1. Stearns with the ball to Sellers in the corner. There's Santiago, 3-point shot, no good. Griffiths with a good rebound. People want over the back. I didn't see the contact.
He just went over the back, but went clear over the back. I mean, he just skied up and got it.
KJ with it, out to Stearns. Now
Like I
on the
say, I
corner.
didn't see contact either. So
Yeah. Santiago, back to Stearns, now corner to Griffiths. KJ with it, loses the ball, and then no one goes to pick it up, and so now a foul is going to be called on number 30, Arnold Carter, and that might be number 4 on Carter.
no, it's a frustrating set of events.
Oh,
if you're a
the
coach.
ball's laying on the ground, and no one goes and gets it, and it results in foul number 4.
Nobody wants it.
Stearns straight away, 3 is up and no good. Rebound though, it'll be a jump ball, Santiago and Brayman.
Just going to stay with Brayman on the alternate.
And so a warning on the coach for Altamont as he was out of his box. Now he gets a warning. He has to stay in the box. There'll be a technical foul if he leaves it. Oh, he's towed over. So now it'll be Griffiths. He'll throw the ball in. It's Altamont by 1, 33-32. Griffiths finding Stearns. Boy, covered by Carter. Carter with 4 fouls. He plays the same way with 4 as he did with 0.
Yeah, his term may be short-lived here.
Maybe.
Oh, nice
Stearns
move.
with a take.
Great little European cut inside and get the finish.
So coming back, Jacob 2 on the left side to Taylor. Back to 2. Taylor, oh, Taylor travels, no call. Underneath to 2. Timeout. Altamont will take it as well. It's the Marshals by 1. Welcome back. After kind of a sloppy second quarter, it's become quite fun here in the third quarter. Still a little bit sloppy, but right now it's Rockwell with a 1-point lead. This has been a game of runs.
Okay. Look coming.
And they're going to say a turnover as the pressure by Santiago forces a turnover on Altamont. Goes back to the Marshals.
Yeah. Tough call there.
Griffiths will man the point. Stearns goes to the left side. Griffiths covered by Arnold Carter. The junior has 4 fouls. Stearns goes into the lane, 8-foot push shot, and it's up and in.
Yeah, Stearns is taking over. He's got a great floater.
6 straight points for Rockwell, and that's a 3-point lead, biggest of the game. Oh, knocked down by Griffiths. Oh, picked up though. Shot is up and good. Wow,
Oh,
Zach Hansen.
Does a great job finishing that while just picking it up because it was passed into 4 players. Somehow Zach Hansen steals it away from him.
Hansen matches his season average at 11 on that bucket. Stearns kicks it back out, 2, and it's gonna be stolen away. And then stolen again by Stearns. Shot is up and good. Wow, Brandon Stearns is on fire.
Wow, Stearns just tearing it up.
So that pushes the lead up further. And that'll be first foul on Riley Brayman. Excuse me, the third foul on Riley Brayman. And it's 38-33 with a free throw, short, no good, rebound to Hansen. So 3-point lead for Rockwell. After being down 7, they now are up by 3. Hansen to 2, to Brayman inside, this stolen away. No one there, Griffiths takes it away.
Yeah, just miscue there for sure.
Stearns goes in, and
gonna
there'll
be
be an offensive foul as Brayman keeps his feet and doesn't move. Stearns with foul.
Yeah, Stearns just a little out of control on that drive and didn't have anywhere to go, and Brayman didn't move for him, so.
Goes down as a turnover on Rockwell. Second foul for Brandon.
23 and 10 out.
Parker Rust takes a seat, as does
33 and 20 in. Cooper Rust.
Fidel Taylor with the ball. He's covered. Cross 2, and it's going to be nice anticipation by Santiago. Fortunate for Altamont, he was just a half step short.
Yeah, Rockwell doing a great job with the pressure on that full court press and making it hard for Altamont to get anything started.
38-35, Rockwell with a 3-point lead. The home team in the whites and the visitors in their visiting dark colors. And there's going to be an offensive foul on Cooper Rust. A little bit of frustration as he
did force the issue.
No, I thought Santiago was backing up, but I think he was more frustrated on the foul at the first.
Right,
and then
so then he forced into Santiago and trying to make him foul him, but the ref saw it the other way.
Yeah, fouls heaping up for the Altamont Longhorns. 1-2-2 press underneath. Sellers, just a little stiff and a little bit low. You got to give it a little higher for the big man. That was a great play forming up. Didn't quite come to fruition.
Close, but not quite.
Parker Rust back in the game, replacing Jacob 2. And it'll be Rust with the ball. 34 seconds left in the third. It's a 3-point game.
It's going to be a foul on 20.
That'll be number 4 on Dylan Beck. I didn't see that one. Let's see if we can see a replay on that one. Okay. Back we go. Here's Dylan Beck, with the ball is Christensen. Cooper Rust and Parker Rust. And you get it across. Cooper Rust with on left side, goes hollow out of the way of the basket. Knocked offside the board. And with the left hand, with 20 seconds left, Rockwell, 3-point lead. That's their biggest of the game. Griffiths, right side, near the bench. And they'll step back out. 12 seconds now, down to 8 seconds. Dylan Beck with it, throws the ball. It's going to go out of bounds with 4.7 as it went past two players.
Yep.
Quickly in the game will be number 5.
That is
for Rockwell.
That is Kelvin Deal.
Dylan Beck, throw, shot up, no good. Shot by Cooper Rust, and that'll do it for the third quarter play. Rockwell down 7 at 1 point, charges to a 3-point third quarter lead. We'll be back with fourth quarter action after this. Three down, 1 to go here at Desert Hills High School. And Statman Dave, give us an idea of how close is this game?
Well, it's pretty close. It's a 3-point margin in favor of Rockwell. And there's a 3-point margin in turnovers in favor of Rockwell. Altamont has 18, Rockwell has 15. Rockwell are shooting 10% better from the field than Altamont.
Inside Brayman goes, cut off by Santiago. And Parker Rust knocks down a 3, and just like that, we are tied.
Unconscious.
38 all. KJ with the ball straight away, looking for Stearns. Has Stearns. Brandon, right side. Covered by Parker Rust, near steal. Spike Clell Christensen takes 3-point jumper, though, no good, and it goes over the bucket. And with the rebound, Zach Hansen. Cooper Rust drives on the baseline. Oh, not a good pass, but it works anyway. Brayman goes up. A lot of contact, no call. A lot of contact on the rebound, no call. A lot of contact. Brayman does get the call. They got the worst one.
Well, at least they got one.
They did. Brayman will go to the line and shoot 2. So
dear.
Brayman in the game is 3 out of 4. Riley Brayman, the senior from Altamont. Shot is up and no good. Bounces off right side. So the score remains tied at 38. Just a reminder, coming up next, we have APA Draper taking on the Enterprise Wolves. That ought to be a good matchup between those two teams. Shot is up and no good also for Brayman. So Altamont unable to take the lead. We stay at a tie. Stearns with the ball, covered by Parker Rust. Stearns right side to Sellers. Sellers thinks about a three, doesn't do it, drives in. Ooh, the lane parted for him. Live, three-point bucket. He knocks it down.
Wow. It's heating up fast.
Three-point lead for Rockwell. Parker Rust ahead to Brayman. Brayman drives in. Brayman, strong move. Wow, Riley with a bucket.
Riley Brayman determined not to let Altamont fall behind.
Yeah, the lead back to one. KJ with the ball, right side, now straight away. Sellers, Santiago. On the baseline, going to be stolen away. And it's going to be a block call on Santiago. And that might be number 4, is it?
Could be 4 if they give it to him.
Well, it's going to be on Santiago for sure. It is number
4.
4.
Yep.
Both teams with 16 fouls. We're in the penalty the rest of the way. Griffiths up off the bench for Rockwell. With the ball, it's going to be Cooper Rust or Cordell Taylor. Shot is up, no good. And rebound to number 5. And here comes Stearns. Stearns got hot. Sellers with it. He's covered by number 10, Clell Christensen. And a turnover on Rockwell. So Altamont
Turnover.
down 1 with the ball.
Another turnover.
Yep. So both coaches furiously working their teams. And now a foul on KJ. That'll be KJ's second. And free throws for Parker Rust.
And the double bonus now?
No, just a single. Just 1 and 1.
1 and 1.
So going to the free throw line will be Clell Christensen. Shot is up and good. So Christensen knocks down free throw number 1. This is the second free throw. He's 1 for 2.
So what, an offensive foul or defensive foul?
Shot is up and defensive foul. And no good. So again, we're tied at 41. In the first half, Rockwell tied a few times, but couldn't ever make the Sellers offensive rebound put back.
Good cleanup after Stearns missed that shot.
So a 2-point lead with 5:51 left. Parker Rust over to Brayman. Brayman shot up, no good, gets his own rebound, goes up, shot up and in. That might have been a pass to himself on the rebound.
Might have been off the glass. Brayman, they were really putting in some extra effort for the Longhorns.
So I was saying in the first half, it was Rockwell that just kept tying but couldn't get over the hump. And now it's Altamont with the same thing. Griffiths, offensive rebound on the air ball. And back out is Stearns. Stearns covered by Parker Rust. Over to KJ. He's covered by Cordell Taylor. Stearns who near still, and Stearns is going to go backcourt. Turnover on Rockwell.
Yeah. Stearns, tough call there.
So the momentum back and forth here at Desert Hills High School. It's Altamont and Rockwell. And it's Parker Rust, the senior, with the ball. Rust steps back out. Long three-point jumper, no good. Rebound to Rockwell.
Deal.
So under 5 minutes left. KJ slows it down, sets up the offense for the Marshals.
Tied it all up at 43.
KJ goes in, kicks back up to Stearns. Stearns drives, goes up, nice shot, splits it. No good, foul called. And I'm not sure whether it'll be 1 and 1 or 2 shots.
24, is that on Sellers?
So it'll be 1 and, oh no, 2 shots.
That's Sellers' 4th. There's a lot of foul trouble now.
It's Parker Rust's 4th foul.
Oh, it was on Parker Rust.
Yeah. Shot is up and in for Stearns. Yeah, Rust picks up foul number 4. That would be trouble as Rust with most of the guard handling.
Yeah.
for Altamont. Second free throw's up and good as well. So Stearns playing very well. 16 points in the game for Brandon. And it's Rockwell by 2. Oh, loses the ball.
Yeah.
So Cordell
Just
Taylor.
intimidation.
Griffiths right side to Stearns, and he'll back out and wait for Rust. Rust has to be careful with the 4 fouls. Stearns splits the defenders, goes up underneath the Sellers. Sellers shot blocked beautifully by Zach Hansen.
Yeah, beautiful.
With the ball is Christensen, back up to Rust. Rust
Good
playing-
elevation on that last block.
Yeah, it was. He saw it coming and elevated and timed it.
Yep.
Taylor with the ball. Right side now for Christensen. Christensen double teamed. Left side to Hansen. Now Altamont swings it back. Down 2, 45-43. And a pass intended for Bremen, just not there. Great defense by Griffiths.
Yeah, Griffith's going to take that pass all day. He was just waiting on that and eating it up as it came in.
KJ with the ball for Rockwell. Backdoor pass. Oh, that'll be foul number 5. And that's big trouble for the Altamont Longhorns as Parker Rust will foul out of the game.
Just got behind on the defense and then trying to catch up, grabbed his arm, and that cost him. He's going to miss the last 3.5.
Yeah, and I think that's trouble for the Longhorns, the most reliable ball handler. And
especially with that press, it's going to be real trouble.
Puts pressure. Cooper Rust will come in for Parker. And shots up and in on the 1-and-1 for Brandon Stearns. You know, Dave, one of the things that I've seen, though, I talked about it just a little bit earlier, the players play the same no matter what their foul count is.
Yeah, they don't lay off, do they?
No way.
Nope.
They give it all.
Yep.
Second shot, nothing but it did touch the net.
Barely touched the bottom of the net.
Yeah, so it goes out of bounds. 3-point lead still matches the biggest lead of the game for Rockwell. At what point in the third quarter, Altamont was up by 7. Bremen with the ball. Back to Cordell Taylor. Now with the ball is going to be Cooper Rust. Rust drives in. Back up to Hansen.
You know, see how it plays out, but it looked like on that series that because they all, oh wait.
Hansen, pretty pass by Zach Hansen. You saw it coming.
Yeah.
Okay, finish.
Just breaking that press, they all are not comfortable as Parker Rust is, and so they broke that press a lot better just passing it around.
Oh, ice water in the veins as he knocks that down as his defender gambled and lost.
Yeah, he went for it, missed it, and left him wide open.
KJ with a tip out of bounds. Pass intended for number 10, Clell Christensen. So the momentum right now swinging towards the Rockwell Marshals. The winner of this game plays Beaver next Thursday at 2:30 in the afternoon. That'll be the last boys game of the day. Cooper Rust will throw the ball in. And he gets it over to Clell Christensen. Rust all the way, stops at the free throw line. Out to Taylor. Inside, trying to get to Bremen. Bremen goes up, and they'll call a jump ball. Goes to the Marshals.
Yeah, two hands on it, and Sellers, a great job on defense on that one.
Yeah, taking a look at the replay. Turns in, and it's a good call. Timeout on the floor. 3-point lead for Rockwell. We'll be back. Welcome back, Scott Langford, Dave Howard, Barrett Hilton. And appreciate having you here in the interregional playoff games at Desert Hills High School. Hope you're enjoying the action. It's been a great game between the Rockwell Marshals and the Altamont Longhorns.
It sure has. It's been fast and furious. It's been close the whole way.
It has. Back and forth right now. Rockwell with the ball and the 3-point lead.
Altamont led most of the first half, and Rockwell's led most of the second half.
So it'll be Griffiths will throw the ball in for Rockwell.
Full court press now for Altamont.
Sellers now a quick foul to number 20, Cooper Rust. Rust is junior. And more importantly, not necessarily who you want to foul.
Fourth.
Yeah, fourth personal foul.
Fourth for Cooper.
Oh, that's what I have too. So Stearns goes to the line, shooting 1-1. In the game, he is 5 out of 8. Missed his last attempt. Shot is up and good. That was a lot like the last one, only this one was in the middle of the net.
Yep.
So pushes the lead to 4. That is the biggest lead of the game for Rockwell. Second shot is up, hard off the back iron, no good. Rebound to Cooper Rust. Rust will dribble, and they'll call a block on Stearns. That's a good call.
Yep.
So Stearns picks up foul number 3, I believe.
Looks like it on my sheet.
Now free throws become huge, Dave.
Yeah, down the stretch, free throws wins games. We've talked about this before in other games.
Rust yet to score in this game. Cooper at the free throw line, shooting 1-1. And for Altamont, these are critical. Shot is up and no good. Oh, there's a rebound though to Hansen. He puts it back up and in. Zach Hansen.
Wow. Zach Hansen burned him.
15 points for the senior, Zach Hansen. And it leads down to 2. KJ with it to Stearns. Stearns. Cooper Rust on him. And Stearns with a push shot, no good. Rebound, gonna go to Bremen. And Altamont with 2 minutes left. Can tie or take the lead on this possession. Inside. Goes up,
Good
shot no
fake.
good. And it was a great fake by Clell Christensen.
Sellers bought a hook, line, and sinker, and he went all the way up.
Yes, he did.
Got him on the way back down.
So a great move by Christensen. Really nice entry pass. I couldn't see who threw that, but
threading the needle on that one.
And it's good. So
Oh,
Riley Bremen knocks down
1 point
Miller.
game now.
He can tie it up with this one. Santiago back in the game. He has 4 personal fouls.
And he's taking Sellers' place.
Yeah.
Coach wants to say something to him.
So Christensen knocks down both.
So all tied up again.
Now with 2 minutes left, and now a foul.
Oh, Taylor's gonna get a foul on that one.
Cordell Taylor, and definitely, like we talked about, not the smartest things right now. And that's a double bonus for both teams the rest of the way. And that makes it rough.
Well, it comes down to who's gonna make their free throws, because
But look at the quarter and tell me the free throw percentages so far. Free throws up and in.
okay, let me get this marked. Free throws
By quarter in the 4th.
by quarter in the 4th. Altamont 3 for 7, 5 for 7 for Rockwell, make that 6 for 8.
And that's the difference in the game right now. 2-point lead for the Marshals. Cooper Rust to Christensen. Christensen tries to split the defenders, knocks it away. Ooh,
Gets away with the
fortunate.
travel.
Cooper Rust, a little out of control, gets over to Christensen. Christensen underneath to Bremen, inside to Hansen. Hansen gets it, goes up. Zach Hansen won't let the ball get away.
No, he had to wrestle for that
Wow.
one. Little wrestling match before he makes the shot and able to get it to go.
17 points for Hansen. We're all tied at 51 with a minute 30 left. Stearns steps back against Cooper Rust. Now to Griffiths. And we'll see if Rockwell wants to take the last shot. Santiago. Now to Griffiths. Now to KJ. KJ crosses over.
Oh,
stolen away.
Hansen read that lane.
And so Hansen goes up. He will be fouled. And Zach Hansen making a bid at player of the game for sure, as he has been huge in this 4th quarter. 6 points.
6 points for Hansen this fourth quarter, and that time he read that pass all the way from Altamont.
If I had to pick players of the game, it'd be Zach Hansen for the Longhorns, and I'd say Brandon Stearns for the Marshals.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Timeout, we'll take it and be back with an exciting ending to this one after this. Welcome back. Scott Langford, David Howard, 1:05 left, and if free throws can ever cost a ball game or win a game, this might be two big ones.
This would be two that would count that way.
So
win or lose.
We're all tied up at 51. 2 free throws for Hansen. First shot is up short, no good. And coach for Longhorns calls a timeout. Maybe he iced his own player.
He might have.
Let him shoot it and then called the timeout. Oh.
Yeah. He made the second one, though.
Made the second one. Thank you. I dropped my pen on the little boy.
Throwing your pen at little kids. That's
so there's KJ. Shot up and in. KJ takes the lead.
Questionable behavior.
For Rockwell.
All right. 53-52 comes down to this.
Ordo Taylor.
Altamont.
Christian inside, going to be taken by Brayman. Shot is up.
Oh,
my God.
The finger roll.
Riley Brayman, he had no chance at that. Put some English. You can even hear the groans in the stand. What a play. It's an exciting inning here as it's the Altamont Longhorns by 1. 25 seconds left. KJ drives in, kicks back out to Griffiths. Griffiths trying to find Stearns. Has Stearns timeout Rockwell. Wow, Dave.
Wow. Gets exciting now.
I want to see that replay with Stearns.
Little finger roll just gets just enough to roll it off the rim.
Let's see if Barrett can find it. So, yeah, he just
didn't look like he had a prayer for that shot. And a little English, and it goes.
Oh, man. Boy, I'll tell you what, he used every ounce of English in the tips of his fingers as he coaxed that one over the rim to take the lead for Altamont. And on the other end, you've got KJ coming down, knocking down a stone-cold jumper inside the key. And it's been a lot of fun this last fourth quarter. This fourth quarter has been a lot of fun. A little sloppy the rest of the game, but this fourth quarter has been wild.
Brayman must have some related somehow to Beckham from England, because that was bending it like Beckham there, getting that one to roll.
He's got 18 points. And so, I mean, maybe Riley Brayman heard us talking about Zach Hansen and said, wait a minute, this game's not over yet.
Yeah. I'll show you.
And KJ might have done the same thing with Brandon Stearns, too.
Maybe
might have said, wait a minute.
So, comes down to this, 22 seconds, 53-54 in favor of Altamont, and Rockwell has the last possession,
so
barring a mishandling of the ball.
Well, and the 1 point is huge for Altamont, because they can't hold and take that last shot. Well, they can, but then they
can they afford to foul? They can't really afford to foul either. It's a double bonus. So,
and if you're Altamont, you don't want to foul with a double bonus.
Right.
Stearns with the ball. Stearns has been fantastic on the drive this morning, and there's Stearns going all the way, drives in, no good. Rebound Santiago for Rockwell.
Wow,
that was
huge rebound by Santiago.
Griffiths with the ball, drives in, jump stop, free throw, shot up, no good. Rebound.
Got it.
And Hansen's got the rebound, and it goes to the Altamont Longhorns. The fate. That's not over. It's a 1 point lead, but 2 free throws with 5 seconds left.
5 seconds, and if he missed both free throws, it's still a game. Even if he makes them both, you could hit a three-pointer from three-quarter court. Yeah, actually, with 5 seconds, you can get all the way down the other end.
Well, let's take a look at that replay one more time, Barrett. Take a look at that last rebound replay. As if you look, Hansen just kind of wrestles this away, so watch this.
Well, this is not the first time we've seen him wrestle down in the key.
Right here, so Hansen steps back out, and just Santiago has a beat on it, and he just wrestles that ball away.
Yep.
So now it'll be free throws for Altamont. Up one, 54-53. And if you're joining us late, this one's been back and forth the whole game. Biggest lead by Rockwell has been 4. The biggest was by 7 for Altamont. And it's funny because the minute Altamont got a 7-point lead, that's when Rockwell came back and got a 3-point lead just like that.
Yeah.
And they just slashed that lead right down. They went on a 8-0 run to take the lead back in that third quarter. And it's been back and forth in the fourth right now. It's Zach Hansen and Riley Brayman inside.
I'll tell you
causing
what,
trouble.
I don't know if I'd have rebounders down there. I mean, it's double bonus. You're going to get 2 shots.
Yeah.
You don't want to give them a chance at 2 shots.
I'm guessing the Altamont coach said, hey, if you foul, you're in trouble.
All right, here we go.
Wow, Hansen, big sigh of relief as that one sat on the front of the rim and rolled in.
It came back down. So is it going to be a 2-point or a 3-point attempt by Rockwell at the end? It's going to be for 2.
Ooh, close to a foul. Here's Stearns drives
could be
in.
trouble.
Now
That could be the win.
Ooh. Yeah, foul on the Altamont Longhorns, so not a smart play, and now Brandon Stearns, 1.3 seconds left.
Could tie it up. He's got 2 shots. This is the foul you did not want to give.
Now Riley Brayman with a
Of course, that's
a
better
foul.
than letting him make the 3-point because he would have won with the 3-point.
Yeah, let's take a look at the drive one more time if we can. Appreciate Barrett Hilton with Centricom providing the replays. And Stearns going down. Well,
not much of a foul, just a little on the arm, about half court.
Maybe.
It was way before the shot.
Yeah. So it's going to be 2 fouls. It won't be 3
because he was all alone when he shot it.
So Brandon Stearns, let's take a look at his stat line as far as the free throws, Dave. I've got him 6 out of 8 in the fourth quarter
I got
alone.
Him 6 out of 10.
In the fourth quarter?
In the fourth quarter. 4 out of 6 in the fourth quarter. I must be behind you.
I think you are. So Stearns in this fourth quarter is 6 out of 8, which is
1.3 seconds.
8 out of 10. So 8 out of 13 in the game. First free throw is up, hard off the back iron, and Stearns misses. Now you almost have to do an intentional miss.
Yeah.
Because if not,
well, 1.3 seconds. Yeah, you have to do an intentional miss. And hope to get a putback.
1.3 left. It's Altamont by 2. Stearns with a miss, and he didn't hit the rim, so it doesn't matter. And it's going to be Altamont's ball. So with 0.8 seconds. Now, actually, the clock should go back to 1.3.
Should.
If I were Rockwell, I'd be saying I want 1.3 back on the clock. Because it's a dead ball. And I think that's what the official is saying. He said, we got to put that back. Yeah, so we'll see if they remember what it was. We can tell them on the video it's 1.3. So they're having the conversation at the scorer's table. So realistically, they got it. They got it correct. So realistically, all Altamont has to do is throw it into the backcourt and not allow a quick steal. No passes by the basket.
Oh, his own player took him out of it.
Now Brandon Stearns down as he takes a shot right at the end of the game. So 55-53, it's the Altamont Longhorns, an entertaining ending as they take out in the first upset of the boys' side of the tournament as they defeat the Rockwell Marshals by 2, 55-53.